Hello YouTube, Grindog Sheffield. Welcome to part 23. That's right, 23 of our Everton career mode on FIFA 18. Last episode proved that quite a lot of our youth players are not ready to start in the Premier League. It was a 3-3 draw against Bournemouth, a game that we should have been doing West Brom at. We should have been winning that, definitely. So, not the end of the world. I think we are still top of the leaderboard from a draw. Let's have a quick look. We are from a clear 4 points. But today is a very hard one because we haven't got stamina. The transfer window has just opened. Our team's looking a bit down in the dumps, such as, well, I actually preserved quite a bit of our team, but Baines and Williams down in the dumps, and our, oh dear, our subs are absolutely dead. So Red Sauce can come off from Murray there, and then Elena and Barco, who have actually come into the team. There we go, guys. Martinez, Barco, and Elena are finally in the team. I didn't even realise the transfer window just started. The new boys are here. Barco, Elena, and Martinez. Barco, a fantastic 1875 overall left mid talent. I'll be looking forward to playing him probably in the left cam one day for Sigerson. We also have a actual sub striker now, not Sandro, because Sandro's played all right, but he's tired. So Martinez is going to be starting there as well on the bench. 20-year-old, 74 overall from Argentina, a good youth player with quite a bit of speed as well behind him. Barco, you can definitely come on for Morales this game as well. And McCarthy, Alina, you can come on for McCarthy. So Barco, what's Barco's skills? 4-star skills, absolutely perfect. Pace and good skill. And then Elena also hasn't got the best pace, I don't think. No, he hasn't got the best pace, but he's a centre midfielder. He doesn't need the best pace, and he can play cam and right mid. 19-year-old, some great youth talent here, guys. And we're not going to be starting any of these players right now, simply because I just can't risk it, because this is the fight for Goodison Park. It really is the fight for Goodison Park. Player arrivals, guys. There we go. They are the 3 young mans right there. McCarthy, yes, the transfer window is open, and you can now go as well, my friend. But home against Manchester United, a team that absolutely really hurt us earlier in the season when they were away. And I don't know how this one's going to go, guys. And hopefully we'll keep the undefeated at Goodison Park. What am I doing there? No. There we go, Murray can come on in good form as well. Baines is going to have to struggle, and hopefully Mkhitaryan won't be starting. Otherwise, it might be a bit of a difficult game for Leighton Baines, especially in stamina. So we have Timo Werner, Wayne Rooney, Ross Barkley, Gylfi Sigurdsson, Klassen, Schneiderlin, Coleman, Murray, Keane, Baines, and Rico starting in this game today. And let's have a look at the opposition's team when we get into it, guys. Also, if you guys didn't watch my last episode, I said that I will be also playing the FA Cup game today, but you'll only see the best parts of it. I'm going to edit that one down so it's not too long, because it's only against Rochdale, and you don't need to see the full game.
Story here is we are going to see in
here we go.
The top scorer in the league, and it's live.
14 goals Timo Werner's got behind him. Let's try and make that at least 15 everyone. Today. Happy New Year!
To you, I'm Martin Tyler. Welcome to everybody to the match on a special day. And today it's Everton versus Manchester United.
Alan Smith and Martin Tyler joining you in the commentary box today, guys. Everton are first against Manchester United, who, you know, the table, as I've said, it's a bit messed up. They're 7th at the moment, but they still are a very, very good team. It looks like they're starting Ibrahimovic up top with Mkhitaryan, and I think that was also Martial as well.
In fact, Alan, it's the best home record in the league.
Well, 8 wins in 10 games.
As you just saw there, guys, we haven't lost a game at home. Grindog Chef looking a bit nervous on the sidelines. Who isn't in the Goodison Park stands at the moment?
A few changes for Everton. Seamus Coleman starts with Leighton Baines as the fullbacks. Ross Barkley plays with Gylfi Sigurdsson.
Oh, I meant to turn this off, actually.
They've got plenty of goal threat with 2 strikers in the attack.
I'm not meant to show any of this, guys, because some YouTube videos that get a lot more views get their actual videos banned because the Premier League have copyrighted this lineup for some ridiculous reason as well. I don't know what sort of things have gone through their brain there, but it's not really too great. Let's have a look at Manchester United. De Gea in there already too hard for me. We've got Piero, Rojo, Bailey and Shaw. Pogba, Mata, they have some very fast back four. Mkhitaryan, Mata and Martial. And Ibrahimovic up top. I think the only slow player in their team right now is probably Matic and Ibrahimovic, because, I don't know, they've got a pacey back four. And they've got a pacey couple of CDMs as well. Matic isn't even that slow. But let's get through and see if we can win this, guys.
I think that'll be too much for the opposition here.
And Anthony Martial's already come through to maybe put it into Ibrahimovic, but the header is nicely cleared, and we give it to Wayne Rooney, who just finds Timo Werner there. Nearly got challenged. Ross Barkley back on the ball to find Timo Werner again, but it's a good deflection. We find Wayne Rooney against his former team as well. He didn't perform too great last time, but hopefully today he will put one in the back of the net for the Everton boys.
Great chance here for the visitors to take 6 points off their opponents.
There we go, and as you just heard there, take 6 points off because they won their earlier game. So I think the commentators are in favour of Manchester United today, and the record will prove that we've had a tough time before in these games. That was a poor pass there. Anthony Martial intercepts, gives it to Matic, who passes it to Piero. Matters on the ball to give it to Pogba, and a nice interception there from us as well. A nice turn by Sigurdsson, but he just can't find Schneiderlin, but he just can't find out to do, and that's a foul. Referee, thank you very much. Leighton Baines, a good man, but we haven't scored a free kick all season. A good man on penalties though, and free kicks. Let's have a look if he can put it in the back of the net, and he does. Leighton Baines puts it in the back of the net. The man who we doubted, he was tired. He can't shoot. He doesn't score, but his free kicks just are impeccable, and he puts it in against one of the best goalkeepers in the world, debatably the best depending who you are, and that was absolutely fantastically struck as well, and De Gea didn't have a chance. The power could have been a bit harder, but it doesn't matter. The accuracy was spot on for the old man at left back as well. Absolutely fantastic. Leighton Baines did a really good job there.
It goes out wide again.
And could he keep the interceptions going and stay strong for the rest of the game? That's going to be my main question. Klassen comes in, passes Schneiderlin to give it. Oh, there we go. And it just falls a bit short, but Werner's put on pressure. Gylfi-Sigurdsson maybe for the interception at some point.
An opponent around him, that's good screening of the football.
And it's good interception by Klassen to try and give it to Bartley, but doesn't get it through. Anthony Martial could be through there with some insane pace and skill there.
Still got a bit to do, but this is promising.
Anthony Martial's put it into the box, and it was only Mata. Ibrahimovic wasn't there, otherwise that could have ended very differently. And now Wayne Rooney, the former Manchester United legend, has got the ball, gives it to Timo Werner, the highest goal scorer in the Premier League, and we see a bit of space, so we give it down to Coleman, who's going to find Werner again, cut inside and finesse it from there, and it was a good effort. De Gea just got the fingertips to it. Give it to Gylfi-Sigurdsson to put it into the box there for Wayne Rooney, and it just weren't the best cross, honestly. Gylfi-Sigurdsson again on the ball to give it to Timo Werner, to give it to Wayne Rooney, to give it to Ross Barkley, and Ross Barkley can't find any space, so he's going to pass it back to Coleman, who gives it to Schneiderlin. We find Werner again to find Wayne Rooney, and it was a good deflection and good block, and De Gea keeps it strong and doesn't let it into the back of the net. Klassen for a challenge, but Pogba does him, and then they have Juan Mata coming through there, and Juan Mata gets intercepted by Murray, gives it to Klassen. We're going to find Gylfi-Sigurdsson, who might find Werner, and he does. Werner's actually a bit far back for my liking as well. He's not as pushed up as I would have liked him to be. Coleman's here to find Ross Barkley. And we're just going to be playing a bit of safe football for a while as well. We don't want to be giving up too much possession, especially to Manchester United. We find a ball in for Ross Barkley. And Werner Just to go wide, I can't believe it. It was really messy in the box there. Let's have a re-watch of this. A header falls short, and it wasn't even a deflection either. It just a poor shot. Not enough power behind it. Klassen to do a jump up to Wayne Rooney. That gets intercepted. Klassen again. Playing actually quite a good game, which is a bit different in real life as well, where he's a bit off form. We find Timo Werner. Well, we were going to find Timo Werner. Not much going on. Pogba for Matic. Matic to Shaw. Only 2 minutes extra time, so if we can defend this, then we should be alright. But it's Ibrahimovic on the ball. Gives it to Martial. And it's an easy little punch away for Rico there. And a nice clearance from Klassen to get the whistle blown. 1-0 at half time, guys. A fantastic first half result. Goodison Park could still be our undefeated at home, and I can't wait to see the result and how Jose Mourinho has actually talked to the Manchester United boys in half time to see the outcome of the game. We find Gylfi-Sigurdsson maybe to get through, but it just wasn't a good ball. Didn't give him enough space to work with. Martial gives it to Shaw. Shaw's to find Coleman. Gives it to Ibrahimovic, who's actually got a bit of a jet going at the minute. A good ball in! And it is it was a good shot. It went wide, but I think Rico might have had that covered if we look again. He could actually, that could have gone in there. Jose Mourinho thought that might have gone in. Bit of a jump up at the sidelines. We see Klassen to give it to Sigurdsson to find Werner. And it's a good ball through. Sigurdsson got plenty of space there. We're going to find nobody. What a very poor pass that is. That was absolutely dreadful, and we might be taking off Sigurdsson. He hasn't actually performed as well as he normally does in games. Normally he's one of our star men. What is Rico doing out wide? So we are going to take off Sigurdsson now, guys. Gylfi-Sigurdsson. Baines, I feel so sorry for Baines. I really do. I'm actually going to take Baines off for Martina. He might not have the best fitness, but he's definitely not the worst. And Barco to make his debut, the young Argentinian, to come on and see what he can do.
Whether that'll change down the years, I'm not sure, but anyway.
Let's have a look what he can do at centre attacking mid. He's quite a small man. A 1-2 pass there, and we could find him through again, and he's come through. And it was a bit of a poor fake shot there, but he does actually get into the box and make some good movement on his first touch of the ball. It's a good cross into Ross Barkley! Oh, such a good effort, but De Gea had that covered without a doubt. Fantastically done though. Timo Werner seems to have pushed up a little bit more, which has made me happy. And then falls back. Fellaini's come on, who for? I think it was for Matic. The big afro's on the ball.
We have heard from our sources inside Liverpool Football
Belletti.
Club that the deal is done. I think it's out on the official media platforms now.
A good signing for Liverpool.
Well, there were a few in for this boy. And
Forrest Murray to maybe get an interception. He does indeed, and he gives them a throw-in, but that's not the worst thing that could have happened from that situation there at all. We find Klassen to give it to Martina, who just can't break through. Coleman, and it's a good header as well, but it hits the bar and we get it cleared. Barco on the ball and gives the ball away as well, but wins it back. Maybe, no, he doesn't. Aston Villa at home against Manchester United, who were away in the FA Cup. Draw there, guys. And we find Ross Barkley, some good passing there. I want Barker to push up a little bit more. So we've got Barker on the ball, and he's actually made some good space for himself as well. A good young prospect. He cuts inside and just gives the ball away. His touches aren't as amazing at the moment, but he is a good first team player, or he will be in at least a season or half a season. Klassen to Barker, but the ball was actually not too great. Barco on the ball, and we find Barco out wide, who makes space for himself. and has a crack at goal, but it obviously against the 92 overall De Gea. I'm going to guess he's about 92 already in the season. He don't have much of a chance. We give it to Barco, who's going to find
Another goal here.
Werner's could be through there from Rooney's pass, but it was a bit of a poor pass just through the middle of two very strong defenders.
Fellaini.
Werner with not too great of a game actually, sort of surprising.
To their next game.
Could he actually have dried up a little bit from his fantastic start to the season?
They're not going to get much out of it.
Jose Mourinho is not looking happy at all.
Want to make a change now. It's a terrific effort by the home side here.
And we're going to push up, but now that he's in, Timo Werner's here. Do a ball roll, but gets challenged by Pogba, one of the world's best players. Centre defensive mid nonetheless as well. And could this be the last chance? But it's a good interception. But unfortunately, Rashford could have made it through. Gives it Ibra, and it's a good interception. It's not through yet, though. Get it cleared. Everton. And it's a free kick, and that is the 90th minute. So we're just going to boot it up, and we're going to keep Goodison Park safe. And Barco actually recovers the ball from that position as well, and breaks through maybe. He doesn't, Kappa wins it, but we win the game against Manchester United at Goodison Park. It is our game, it is our stadium, and we make sure we defend it. 0 losses, guys. 0 losses all the way through the season so far. Absolutely phenomenal. Let's have a look at the goal of the game. Leighton Baines, just the tired man, played 2 days ago and just puts it into the back of the net. Fantastically struck. And I hope everyone enjoyed this video. I certainly did. But it's not over yet, remember guys, because we are doing the Rochdale as well. So I'm going to fast forward to that, guys, and I'll show you that game after we have a look at some of these transfers and see what we can get going.
Manchester United 0.
Okay, so we have a 2581 overall, we have a 2280 overall, and Zappacosta. I don't want Zappacosta actually at all. And we have Luke Shaw, who actually might not come to the team. His form is bad though.
West Ham United,
but he's still an expensive player. He really is.
So what do those results
Gaya
to the league table?
Is a good player.
At the top of the table remain Everton,
and he's actually
49 points.
He's actually not much more expensive. I don't think we can afford the 25-year-old Frenchman Kurzawa. So I think it's going to be Luke Shaw to try and get at the moment in another from Manchester United to an Everton shirt. So let's approach to buy the man and see what we can get in a deal. I'm going to go straight for cash, to be honest. They said 11.6 lowest. So offer a transfer fee of 11. Oh, that was bad. Of 11.6, and let's see if that goes through at all. Let's submit that offer and see what goes on. 14.5. Do you know what? I don't really see much point of wiggle room from that. It's not much more money. So yeah, we're going to accept that straight away. Jose Mourinho, probably a bit sour with Grindog Chef at the moment, because of how we absolutely embarrassed the team and put them lower on the table. And let's go for contract negotiations as well. His squad role, we're going to have him in important at the moment and see if he accepts that. He was hoping for that because Leighton Baines is still a good player that's going to be starting a lot of games. And I want him for a whole 5 years until he's 27 years old. And he is absolutely fine with that. And I do not want a release clause because this man could easily get to an 88 to a 90 overall. And I'll take the 98,000 wages without a doubt there, guys. Okay, we're willing to have Shaw on that wage. We're all eager to see him with the rest of the lads. And I am definitely eager to see him as well. So I think I'm actually going to start the 3 new young men and Luke Shaw for this game. Let's have a look. That's absolutely fine, and not for Coleman at the moment actually, because he seems to be doing alright. But Barcelona, AS Monaco, and oh my goodness, do you know what? We could actually probably... I should have took that, you know. 18.4 mil. So let's delegate it and start the offer at 23. Now we're going to go for 25 mil, and we're not going to go lower than 18 million. And let's just see if they bite on that, guys. This episode will be a touch longer, but But it's an important time. These episodes will be a little bit longer because it is an important time for us. And same again, guys, so won't go lower than 18, and we're going to start the offer at 25 million. Everyone seems to be a bit interested in Coleman, and them negotiations have broken down straight away, and I wouldn't be surprised if these ones do it as well, because he is a good player. Transfer offer for Leighton Baines. I'm actually going to delegate that as well. Start the offer at 11. Start the offer at 11, and don't go lower than 9 million, and I will happily get rid of Leighton Baines for that, even though it would be nice to have him as a substitute and probably end his career here as well. But apart from that, I'm going to block him off. Block his offers apart from that one offer, because I don't really want to get rid of him here. Anyway, guys, so we are finally actually at, yes, you can make a request. You will be starting anyway. We are finally at the FA Cup game, and so I'm just going to show you my lineup and who I'm going to be playing there, and then we'll go from there, guys. Okay, guys, so I've just edited my team lineup there for you lot, and we're playing the new man Martinez, Sandro Tarashaja, the new man Barco, Alina, Davies, Shaw, Retsos, and Murray and Martina, and we are going to keep Rico in net. Actually, no, we are going to give Pickford another chance at goal. Also, Vlasic will be starting on the bench. I just forgot to do that as well. And this is what we're going to be. This is the team we're going to be playing now, guys. I'm going to play this game off camera. Well, I'm not. I'm going to record it all. I'm going to edit it down for you guys, just so you see the best parts of it. So I hope everyone enjoys, and I will see you very shortly with the game. Okay, guys, so we have played the game, and oh dear goodness, let's have a look at what's kicked off, guys. It's fantastic strike first by Rochdale there, and then a good save by the keeper of Rochdale as well, from a fantastic header from our new signing Martinez, who's actually played very well. Then Stephen Davies comes in with an absolutely cracking goal, brings it through, dribbles around, and just absolutely smashes it past Pickford there in the top hand left. Pickford with a save here though when they whip it into the box, and Pickford just punches it away. Not too much of a dangerous you know, area there. Another save by their keeper when we come through and we have a good strike, and it unfortunately Tarashaja just puts it towards the keeper. Then Jordan Pickford comes back with another good save, and Jordan Pickford, this actually was a really nice save as well, to say that the game at that point was 1-0. Coming down for Martinez, oh, the equaliser. Breaks through, comes through, gets caught up, but just smacks it in with some beautiful finesse curl right there, and some insane amount of power. Joe Thompson to make the goal, to make the score, sorry, 2-1 to Rochdale AFC, and I really thought it was over for us. It was the 87th minute. It says 88th there. But then Lorenzo Martinez, a fantastic pass from Timo Werner, who came off the bench to hopefully equalise, and puts it up into the back of the net. 2 on the young man's debut, guys. And honestly, it's not good enough from the Everton players at all there. And Manchester United also drew with Aston Villa. We also had a couple of upsets really throughout the whole FA Cup, but you do get them. And we're going to be having to replay that game, guys, and I'll do the exact same thing as I did. I hope everybody enjoyed this episode. I certainly did, and let's hopefully get some transfers in or get some players out. We'll see what develops over the January transfer window in 2018. Have a great day, guys.